Have you ever taught a construct to ride a snake horse? Well, I have. All right, welcome back, Vintage Gamers. Wednesday night Senpai donation, though this one is a little bit more on the realistic side of things. Senpai said, you haven't played your snake horse yet. To which I replied, true. This is Caustic Bronco, and it might be the most playable card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. This is seeing play, and it has already put up multiple vintage top 8s, including, I think it was in the winning list for the... Oh, wait, actually, I actually don't think it was in the winning list. It was in multiple top 8 lists of the most recent super... Well, it wasn't super qualifier, it was just a normal qualifier. RCQ. So this is Dark Bobodont. Wait, no. I've messed up my own pun. Dark Broncodont? I don't know. There's something good there, I swear. Anyways, this is it's very similar to Dark Confidant. It's a Bob style effect. It's not on upkeep, which is important, but it is a when this card attacks, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. Not draw, put it into your hand. Good against Bowmasters. And of course, you will lose life equal to the mana cost of that card. However, if you have saddled your Bronco, your opponent will lose that much life instead. Saddling is like crewing, kind of. Tap any number of other creatures you control with total power 3 or more in this case, and the mount becomes saddled. Only saddle as a sorcery. This card is mostly being played as a Bob style effect in Blue-Black Lurrus Saga, and the reason it is being played over Bob is because Bob has 1 toughness, and he gets sniped by Orcish Bowmasters. Lots of players have identified that the effect of Bob is something the Blue-Black Lurrus deck wants, but the cost of having your Bob Bowmastered is too much for some people. So you're seeing 1 or 2 Caustic Broncos appearing alongside the normal Blue-Black Lurrus deck with Bowmasters. Today, we're going to go a little bit further than that. It's a Senpai donation deck list, so we're going to try our best to make this Bronco have a rider. We're going to do that in a couple different ways. We are going to add some creatures. So we're going to add some Surge Engines. This is an all-time Brian Kelly classic. This is a 3/2 defender, and it has a bunch of different techs that you can sink mana into, which is actually a really good thing for a Lurrus Saga deck, because typically you're going to end up with lots of extra mana by the end of the game to sink into. So like you have, your Lurrus Black Lotus loops. It's definitely achievable here to activate all of its different abilities. So that is the main reason we're playing this, is because it's an not off color. It's a color list, so you can play it off of off color Moxen creature that has 3 power to saddle up the Bronco. Now, in normal Lurrus Saga, the goal is not really to saddle the Bronco. Most of the time, you're just attacking and getting extra cards. But you can saddle the Bronco with constructs or even just Lurrus. Lurrus is a 3 power. But here we're going to go a little deeper, and we're going to see if we can't make our opponent take some life here with more more mounters, more riders. That's the one we're looking for. More riders to saddle up our Bronco, and then we're going to see if we can live the classic Yoriko dream. If you remember me playing any ninjas on this stream, the most reasonable Yoriko dream in Vintage is simply Mystical or Vampiric Tutor, a delve spell on the top of your library. If we have saddled up a Bronco, when we reveal that card, they will lose 8 life. So that is the dream. That is the goal of the stream. If we can get a Bronco to dome the opponent for 8 life, we're going to do it. Anything else? We've added a couple other cards like Tolarian Academy, because we're, upping our artifact count, and a Sensei's Top, because Sensei's Top can help us avoid, hitting ourselves for 8 life with the dig through time. Obviously, the average mana cost in the Bob deck is quite high. Or in this Lurrus Saga deck. So if we take too much damage from our own Bronco, that could be negative EV there. We have Lurrus Lifelink. That's something here. And then, yeah, so the rest of this deck is just my way I would probably approach Blue-Black Saga. I took basically the winning list and just made some changes. So we're going to use the search engine, and we're going to use our constructs, and we're going to use our Lurrus, and everybody is going to ride the snake horse, and hopefully we can vampiric or mystical tutor a delve special at the top and make our opponent take 8 life. So this is a bit of a 2-goal stream. One, kind of just generic evaluation of how actually good is Caustic Bronco, which it's seeing a lot of play. Is it actually worth trying out in, you know, a very serious Lurrus Saga deck? And 2, we're gonna make the content happen and see if we can't throw a delve spell at our opponent. So, see you round 1. Have you ever wanted to win your own real Black Lotus? The legendary NYSE Vintage Tournament returns this June 22nd on Long Island in New York. 15 proxy, high stakes, paper vintage action with 8 whole pieces of unlimited power as prizes. You are not going to want to miss it. Check out more information in the description below. I hope to see you there. Let's battle. All right, welcome to round 1 where we'll verse Brian Kelly himself. Hopefully he will enjoy our surge engines if we ever play any of them. I've got a cat. What do we got? Oh, of course, Brian has a cat. Everyone's got a cat. This is 2024 vintage. Everybody has a cat. Oh, I've drawn both of my top deck tutors. Isn't this kind of sad? Do Lurrus players put this kind of hand back? I mean, obviously Lurrus players don't have mystical tutor, but sometimes they have vampiric tutor. Man. God. It's so frustratingly bad, though, right? Does this hand look good to anyone? Is anyone happy about this hand? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. So am I supposed to play Saga here or no? Because like we're supposed to play Saga, right? Just draw force, have force. I mean, oh, I should probably play the Mox first before they know about Saga in case he just like goes crazy and forces my Mox. All right, so I'm gonna go to my turn. I'm gonna draw force. So that was good. I'll have force blue card, and then I mean I won't be able to vamp, but I at least can make constructs if I don't get wastelanded. So I guess that's fine. It's okay. Let's see if we get wastelanded. I don't know what Brian Kelly's been up to recently, if he's playing things like engineered explosives or just stress downs. Sensei stop, sure. All right, well, constructs are happening. This is good. Ooh, our own wasteland. That's a good magic card. I feel like we should just crack in case something bad happens because I don't know. It's Brian Kelly. Sometimes bad things happen. Maybe I'm supposed to actually fetch an underground sea. I don't really think so. It's not like we're vamping on our next turn. I guess if we got wastelanded, we might. Yeah, maybe we're just supposed to fetch underground sea. I didn't really put a lot extra thought into it, but I probably should have. Caracas. All right. Well, that's an answer to Saga tokens. Classic. Mox Opal. Okay. Things are happening. Let me tell you. All right. I'm going to make constructs, and then I'm going to make constructs, and then I'm going to get a Black Lotus. I don't know. What do I want? I feel like we could... Well, Boots is bad. I don't like Boots at all. Vintage is like not a format where the Boots are like particularly good in my opinion. So the question is, do we want to pick up a... I mean, we could just pick up a key and go for Vault Key as well. God, there's just too many reasonable plays here. I could go Wasteland Caracas and Black Lotus, play Bronco and tutor. I don't think we're supposed to like go all in on time vote it right away. But like we can still go time vaulting. Like that's not prohibitive here. But I feel like creature route is like pretty reasonable as well. I don't know. I think they're all pretty reasonable choices here. Attack. I'm sure we get ancestral. Let's play around days, I guess. Doesn't really play around days because then our force doesn't have days to play for it. I don't really like my line for what it's worth. What are we? We're just gonna bounce a B construct. What are we doing here? I feel like we're in such a commanding position that we shouldn't need to hold waste. Like at that point, our entire line doesn't make sense. Like if we were holding waste, then we just would not have made this line at all. We're going to get brain freezed for value. Aha! Awesome. Sick. I get my ancestral milled, of course. Ah, should have played around it. God damn it, Brian. My bad. My bad. My bad. Just Brian Kelly things. Yeah. All right. Well. End of turn dress. Yeah, man. Dude, Urza Saga, you should never make a construct. I think constructs are the worst things you could ever choose to do. Just go for Vault Key every time. Why did I ever choose to make a that was the dumbest thing I could have ever done. Ooh, Time Walk's kind of good here though, isn't it? Like constructs are just bad. Why do people ever make constructs? I don't get it. Ugh. All right, it's okay. I'm gonna Time Walk here. And then my opponent will have to like spell bomb it or something. Oh, they'll just have a Flusterstorm, I guess. All right, yeah. Why do I feel like I've just been completely outmaneuvered in the arena of ideas here? Well, the point is the next turn that you time walk, the dress down won't be there and we'll draw a card. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I'm not really ready to Mystical Tutor right now because my opponent can just go Underworld Breach, right? I mean, we've been outmaneuvered in this game, let me tell you. I think the lines I chose were abysmal. Just the worst possible things I could have chosen. I think we just need to, like, what we should have done is just, we should make one construct, tops, and then vamp for Time Vault and just jam it and hope they have nothing. I mean, they probably would have had Force plus Flusterstorm because it's Brian Kelly, but... Well, I guess they would have brain freeze me, right? If I had done that. So I guess nothing was going to work out because my opponent had was ready with the answers, but we probably need to force Lurrus, actually, looking at this board, right? With a dress down loop and a spell bomb. So can we get away with Mystical Treasure Cruise though? Feel like we could, right? They have to have exactly one more counter spell as their last card, or a blue card slash force and spin for the other part of it. Oh, they're drawing? They're drawing? What are they drawing for? They're getting rid of their top? What does this mean? Ancestral? Swords? I see. What? So they wanted their top card enough to lose their Metalcraft and their wild. I mean, it must mean they found force, right? It must mean they found force. So am I not supposed to mystical for Cruz? No, not force for Bronco. Just like force so that they have force backup for their Lurrus, right? I'm like super worried that if I mystical for a treasure cruise, well, I guess if they have force, I'm gonna lose anyways, right? So we should just do the mystical for treasure cruise. I can bring back things with Lurrus, right? So I should just take away all my lands or something. All right, cruise. Maybe we should have like a Snapcaster or something in this deck. TT for a blue card is like pretty bad though, isn't it? Yogwill would definitely go crazy here. Yogwill would be very... I mean, to be fair, our opponent did brain freeze us for 12, right? Like... I mean, DT for dig, I don't actually have 2 artifacts, so I can't cast dig right away. And it's like super suspicious if we don't actually play this Bronco out. But like, what else are we doing here? I mean, we gotta do something. Should we like DT for mental misstep then? It's like crazy. It's just so bad, right? I mean, I've already used ancestral. Well, I lost ancestral, and I've used time walk. Oh, I guess I got countered, and drew. This is tough. I should play around days. What's the best card to pitch to this? Just like a Lorien revealed? Like what gives me the most play? A mental misstep gives me the most play, right? I guess technically, no, I can't cast anything. I'm gonna get a mental misstep here, and I'm gonna play a Saga, and I'm gonna pass. And I'm gonna try forcing their Lurrus because I feel like we need to. How do they have so many cards in hand? They drew a card with top, and they had a Lurrus. This thing doesn't draw, right? Maybe they just got Flusterstorm back up. That worked. Breach, kill me. Oh, Brian! He's so good at this game, dude. It's crazy. He's so good. It's just wild. I don't even have enough mana to buy and play Lurrus here. So they have a dress down and they have a spell bomb. All right, I'm gonna play a Bronco and pass and hold up a thing. I think I just played extremely poorly, and he had all the right answers. I think I want to force him to have a dress down used here. Okay, you got a Stone Forge, I guess. Is this gonna be like a GT or like what's come a reality chip? It's a reality chip. It's a reality chip. It's a reality chip. Yeah, that's the reality we live in. Uh-huh. All right. I mean, I'm screwed, right? Because I can never ever bring anything back with my Lurrus. I guess I just had to buy Lurrus there anyways, even though it didn't do anything. I think I needed to take a time vault line at every point in this game because Urza's constructs are the most useless things in the history of Magic the Gathering. They just don't ever do anything. They're horrible. Yeah. I mean, I played terribly. It's 100% my own fault that we lost this game. But I played like right into everything. Not me saying with the DT, I assume. But like we were never getting to a point where we were going to actually be able to do anything. So I don't have any plays here, right? I can concede, right? We can't ever do a Lurrus thing. That's like not how this works. They have dress down loop. They have infinite mana. This is a reality chip. You haven't seen my 5-0? It's my own fault. I just completely, I fell in line with the chat and I thought about using Urza's Saga and I should have known it was a horrible play and I just made a mistake, okay? My bad. I messed up. Okay, so if I play I mean, this means they have Force though, right? I guess we could theoretically have Force blue card backup, so I go Bobble, and then I buy my Lurrus, and I play my Lurrus. And then if they have a Force, which they do, I have to spin, and my third card down has to be a Force. A blue card, sorry. It is a blue card, so now I can draw with my blue card. I guess I theoretically could have done the same line except draw my Wasteland and Wasteland. But then if they have another blue card in hand, it doesn't work. So wait, what am I even buying back with this? Because they can just Aether Spellbomb this the next turn. So I can buy back a Lotus or a Bobble. I could just buy back a Bobble and go 2 Bobbles. I take 4. I could buy a Lotus and play a Bronco. That's probably the most forcing line, actually, and it makes a lot of sense here. I should probably activate this bobble first and see what they're drawing. But at any point, they can just chip up here. Oh my god, they're drawing a Saga. Okay. Well, they don't need to buy a Spellbomb back. They can just buy a Dress Down back, and it turns off our entire team, right? So, I guess there's just nothing. Like, resolving Lurrus doesn't actually do anything. Okay, so now they have a future sight. They chose not to play Saga. They chose to play a fetch land so that they could get rid of their top card. Or maybe this fetch land was off the top of their library. Yeah, all right. Well, my opponent built a Bolas Citadel, basically. There's a lantern. No, they have everything. They have, all right, we go next. Jesus. I love Brian Kelly decks, but oh my, Brian Kelly decks. All right, I think we want a Null Rod. I think we want a Lantern. How many Fatal Push do we even want in this matchup? What do we even want in this matchup? 2? I feel like we take out these slow tutors. They're just terrible. And then maybe we go lower on negation. Kind of tough to say because negating from my opponent's yard might be good. I feel like we don't want Needle. You know, that was like the one Dress Down, one Spell Bomb, one, like it's all one-ofs. I assume. Just draw the Dress Down when you need it. When your opponent is foolish enough to use 4 mana to make stupid construct tokens that die in one Dress Down. I'm just bad. It's okay. One Spell Bomb. There is an Engineered Explosives. Oh, this is a different list. I don't know. Like, I think Force has like some upside because like they're a Lurrus deck with Savine's Reclamation, but I feel like Negation has some upside. It's really hard to like choose which cards to bring in against my opponent's deck because it's all just random one-of synergy cards that if you take away one of the pieces, they don't really work. You like cutting Flusterstorm more? Like, even though they play Intuition and Savine's Reclamation? Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh. Okay. So, like, what are we doing? Are we keeping this? Like, I assume we just keep everything with this deck, right? Such a silly deck. I mean... All right. Focus up. Basic Plains. Sure. Basic Plains. Yeah. All right. Am I going Basic Island? Does this deck even play Urza Saga? Oh, it plays 2 Urza Saga. My bad. I should have known. I should have gotten. Okay, well. I mean, all right. How do I stop being bad, chat? Of course, I draw the Caustic Bronco, so I should have gotten the Underground Sea. Silly me. What was I thinking? Not trying to build out a blue mana base so I can eventually cast Dig Through Time. That wouldn't make sense. All right, yeah, look at my hand. I mean, no one's gonna argue in favor of Justin has played these games well, right? Basic Island and Basic Plains. And Stoneforge. Okay. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm not supposed to counter. Like, I feel like should I have brought in more fatal pushes for the one Stoneforge Mystic? I don't know. Maybe. I just feel like I've been horribly outmaneuvered here in basically every conceivable way. Every time I like try to do something, it just lines up horrendously against what they're doing. The reality chip thing is an 0-4, right? All right. I mean, this is a Bob. A Bob should be pretty good against with their style of deck. They do know my three of my last 4 cards in my hand here. All right. Well, looks like we're attacking with a snake for the first time. Are we going to take 1,000,000 damage? Survey says 2 for a Surge Engine. Sweet. I mean, we're just deploy the fleet, right? Like, if we get balanced, we get balanced. Yep. 1 horse down. I'm surprised. I am so surprised they didn't Swords this on my my upkeep or something on their turn. Why are we waiting till now to Swords? Oh, Flash Flyer. When it deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. Draw a card and discard a card. If there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. Okay, you got a Malcolm. I got a Snake. And this thing no longer is Defender. Can't be blocked. That's crazy, man. This card's sick. I think this card, like, it's kind of nice. Unblockable for just like a lot of utility. Oh, yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I mean, I was very clear. Like, Brian Kelly has this use all parts of the Buffalo mentality in deck building. And boy, did I I just got destroyed in game 1. And I ran in basically headfirst into all kinds of nonsense that was perfectly pinpointed at what I was doing. It was very pretty to watch from this side of the table. And very hurtful. All right. Oh, I mean, they're a vintage champion, just like one of the old heads. All right, we got to make some choices here, chat. We could always suit up, get big. I don't think we want to do that. It cost me 6 to activate this, only if it's blue. So I do have to suit up again. Okay, it's like one of those levelers. So should we? I don't really feel like we should crew the Bronco, though. I don't feel like we should. This doesn't feel like a crew the Bronco moment. This feels like an attack for 5 moment. I guess they can put in an 0-4 and block the Bronco no matter what. I don't know, like 3-2 unblockable sounds better than crewing. So I feel like wasteland this thing. I think crewing sounds pretty poor. If I hit a Saga, I don't want to have played my land already. Okay, so they're going to put in a reality chip. Well, we made the deck to slightly be able to crew the Bronco and do fun things. Like that was half the point of the adventure here. But I also want to win, so. No, chat, it was crew. It was crew. It was crew the whole time. Oh, we were wrong. We were so wrong. Have I gotten not punished for any choice yet today? All right, what are we doing now? I have 2. Oh, I can activate this at instant speed. Should I have activated this? Yeah, we did figure out the Tarmogoyf bug. The Tarmogoyf bug is a long-standing Magic Online bug that apparently sometimes Future Sight cards just crash the client. Not reproducible. No one knows why. But if you own Future Sight cards, there's a chance that at some point they'll all just always crash your client. That's the bug. And so I have sold all my Future Sight cards. I guess that's a part of the reason why Future Sight cards are very low cost. They're always the lowest cost. Apparently it's not all the Future Sight cards, but it's hard to know. So I got rid of all my Future Sight cards. Anyways. Should we go cruising for a bruising here, or? I guess it's like better to go dig through timing. I mean, we should probably just cast the Bronco first. And like at some point, apparently it mysteriously goes away. Like there's no remedy. I did a full reinstall. It doesn't actually help. It's wild. All right, so I guess we're not cruising for a bruising. And I guess we're just buying the cat. I could have pumped this Surge Engine, huh? This thing is just a 5-power unblockable creature? How is that real? Wild. I guess it does cost 6 mana. Are we winning this game, chat? Do you feel like we're winning this game currently? It doesn't. Just I need a nice screen capture of this for my for Twitter value, right? Extremely normal vintage board state. Extremely normal vintage board state. Let's let my opponent loot here. I already gave away all my keys. I gave away a code per win in the RCQ, and we did end up at 5 wins, so perfect 5 for 5 giveaway. I can't believe we took 8 damage off the top. I mean, I can believe it. It's a very normal thing for to happen to me, but yeah, but like we could draw the mana to cast Lurrus. I kind of feel like I wasn't supposed to put Lurrus in hand, and instead I was supposed to hit my opponent unblockably for 5. This card cannot be playable, by the way. This thing is a 2/1 flyer that loots in a format where 30% of players are playing 4 Bowmaster. You couldn't pay me to sleeve this card up. They, oh my god, chat, they looted Savine's Reclamation. And now they can flash it back with a land drop and return their Saga in a Tundra. Ah, it's all coming together. Every piece of the buffalo. There's a Malevolent Hermit that also gets Bowmastered, but I cut all the Bowmasters from my deck. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I have a Soul Guide Lantern, of course. I'm not actually worried about the Savine's Reclamation. I'm just complimenting and dissing. All right. How are we winning this game? What are we doing from here? Pearl's good. Pearl's great. Pearl is actually unbelievable. Sounds like we're crewing a Bronco. All right, we're finally saddling up. Get the cat on a horse here. Get in there. If I hit a force or I mean, I should just swing all, right? Like, I'm not dying on the swing back. Oh, God, which one is which? All right. This one is the damage we're taking. Well, yeah. So this just auto-ordered itself, right? How do I turn that off? Stack abilities automatically. It ordered in the right order, though, so that's good. All right, how much damage do I take? 0. Yes. How much damage do they take? 0. It's an Urza Saga. Noted. All right. This thing can just become 5 damage. That's crazy. All right, so then we get to play a Sapphire out, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 other mana. And we could always cycle a Lantern here, or hit their graveyard with a Lantern here, if we want. Okay, they're going to trade 1 Bronco for 1 Malevolent Hermit. So I feel like we should get rid of their graveyard right now. Or I guess we don't have the black mana to replay a Bronco. That's kind of unfortunate. Though we could dig at any time, right? Can I dig at any time? If I crack a Lantern here, I'll have 1, 2, 3. I have exactly enough mana to dig in response to a Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, we should just wait until the main phase where I'll have a ton more mana, right? There's no reason to do this now. So I can play a Sapphire out. And I can play a Saga out. And then I can activate Academy and hit their graveyard. And then if they hit our graveyard, then we can dig in response. And if they don't hit our graveyard, then we just play our Lantern, right? Does it matter if I use that mana or not? I don't know. Oh, wait. This is going to hit our own yard. But that's fine. We can just dig in response. Kind of crazy. Oh, they have a Mind Break trap. What life total are they at? They're at 8. Oh my god, is this game 2? Oh, I have no time left. Oh, my bad, chat. Playing against Brian Kelly is too hard. I'm gonna have to just like take choices here and make it happen. I don't think I need a second Saga. I think I would rather have a Force, maybe. I don't know. They have a Lorien revealed. I feel like I was just wrong in not making this thing bigger at all times, huh? Malcolm's about to make a free spell on the next attack. I don't have any flyers, so I have to play so fast. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just kind of zone in here and just make plays. I spent way too much time thinking about how we were supposed to play this game because it was so complicated. All right, we know that they have a Lorien revealed in hand. If we force something, then we are at risk of dying. They've made a future sight, by the way. They're just playing cards off the top of their library. This is crazy. Pretty jealous. Now they can die to Mana Crypt, though. Maybe our play is just attack with the Lurrus and a turned on Siege Engine. What? They're just playing cards off the top of their library. They're just playing Bolas's Citadel. Oh my god, they're cycling the Lorien so they can keep using their Bolas's Citadel. What? We're getting outvalued. Oh, they conceded. Okay. I have 4 minutes to win game 3 in the Brian Kelly mirror. That seems like a problem to me. If I had to guess, I don't know if I can pull that off. We're gonna try their best. We're gonna try our best. Is Null Rod actually good against my opponent's deck? I'm not 100% convinced that it is. But we definitely... I mean, they have like one Malcolm, one Stoneforge. How many pushes am I supposed to play? I don't... All right, whatever. We're jamming. My opponent had a Malcolm something, something, something. All right, all right, all right. Cat. Yeah, this is fine. Keep. Mm-hmm. Yep. F6. Land. Soul Ring. Go. Spin. Okay. What now? Pearl. Second Tundra. Lurrus, I assume. Lurrus. Do I want to cycle? I think so. Underground Sea. Bronco. Lurrus. I can't force that. I want to force Lurrus. Even though I have Fatal Push, but I still think I want to force Lurrus. Maybe I don't need to because I have a dress down, actually. I don't actually have anything to do with my Lurrus, though. And even if I did, I wouldn't. Okay. Oh, who told me to put all these Fatal Pushes in my deck? I'm not supposed to play that Wasteland, am I? Are they gonna like flash in a Malcolm? Like, what's going on here? Oh, dress down, sure. Right, speed demon, brainstorm, cast. Yep, that's about right. Wait, which card did I put on top, chat? Did I put the dig through time before the fatal push, or did I put the fatal push before the dig through time? Anyone know? Did I put it the wrong order? I put it the right order? We're not crewing. We're not crewing. We want to attack with our lifelinker, I think. I put it in the order where I'm going to draw dig through for turn, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. How am I close to casting this dig? I can cast this dig, right? I need to hold this wasteland so I can crack. I guess I probably don't need to hold this wasteland then. Maybe I should just use this wasteland. Mana crypt. Are we gonna get like PO'd here? They just cast Underworld Breach. Rebuy Lurrus. And then rebuy Lantern. Alright, we still have fatal pushes though, right? So we're fine. Okay, alright. This is a game of Magic the Gathering for sure. Glad we have this wasteland still. Alright. Now when they rebuy this again, we have another fatal push coming. They have infinite mana here. Imagine if they had a PO though. PO would be really good. Draw card. Look at the top cards. Both players in the red. I still have a cat, but for how long? Will the cat go to the farm? Pick up the plow? From nightmare to farmer. 3 minutes. I have a dead spell pierce in my hand. I technically can't cast this dig still. I might just use a spell pierce so I can cast a dig, right? Oh, I'm still short. Oh, they didn't pay. What does that mean? Something bad happens? I assume something bad is happening. Time walk. I see. I mean, they're going to Savine's Reclamation back their breach and kill us or something, right? I mean, clearly putting so many fatal pushes in my deck was wrong, which I kind of knew that, but I mean, it's also really bad if they like activate a Stoneforge Mystic, play a Lurrus, play a Malcolm, have it hit me. All those things are bad. I mean, I'm drawing a push here, and I'm like, Swords is so bad for me too because Swords doesn't go in my graveyard. All I can do is like F6 attack. I can dig. I'm not seeing it. Oh, now I can't attack. I'm seeing. Oh, I have this now, but then my dig gets counter. I mean, I'm still supposed to push this thing, right? I mean, they have so many looks here at good cards. The one I'm the most worried about is a Savine's Reclamation. Also, they can just like rebuy this card as a 2/2 flyer, by the way. But they have a mana crypt in play, so that's our kind of our saving grace, maybe. This is like their spells can't be countered, right? Non-creatures can't be countered. No, you're right. I did the math wrong. And a chip. Probe. Show me your secrets. Mindbreak Trap is the card in hand. Manifold Key. Demonic. Manifold Key. It's demonic. Any order. Wasteland. Key. Unblockable. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm a much faster player than Brian on average. I'm a much faster player than Brian on average. I just was talking with chat and talking about lines and stuff, and that's why we were behind. I don't think that was our third spell, was it? Oh, it might have been. I mean, they're trying not to time out, so they won the flip. Probe. I forgot about Probe, yeah. Oh, they have Reality Chip plus Sensei's Top. That's sick. They can draw cards, play 1 mana. I think we might lose here. We like lose to a Breach combo, right? Yeah, I mean, we caught up on time. I played very fast this game. I just made choices that made sense, and we played it that way. That's just a shuffle, right? Yeah, my opponent should probably have Mindbreak Trap the key, and then they would have won this game more likely. Wow. GG's, Brian. Oh, wow. Damn. That's a great way to start the video. I mean, I guess it wasn't a great way because I was whining for the first, like, whole game, but besides that. Here we go. Round 2. I'm going to try to play at a reasonable pace here with my cat. Do you have a cat opponent? No cat from the opponent. I have my 1 basic island and 2 black spells, but I have all these forces. I'm going to keep this hand. The biggest problem with this hand is if my opponent is on Bazaar. This hand is straight up losing to Bazaar. However, I think this vibes versus every other deck that doesn't have Lurrus, so... And even if they are on Bazaar, we still have Brainstorm to find us a Wasteland, so it's not like it's hopeless. I think I'm interested in holding the Emerald. How can that bite me? I guess a Chalice or a Sphere or something. Let's play the Emerald out. I was considering holding the Emerald in case I wanted to like have more options on my Brainstorm, but I think I have enough cards of variety types where I'll figure out what cards are bad and be able to put them back. Well, I'm not super in tune with the history of Vintage, so I wouldn't be a good person to ask that. I'm very much a new Vintage player. Like, obviously, it's been, you know, many years now, but in the, history of Vintage, it's quite a short period of time that I've been playing. So my opponent did end up on Bazaar, as one might expect. I mean, I still haven't won an Eternal Weekend yet. Got a couple top 8s now, but haven't won one yet. That's the next goal, really, for Vintage for me. Man. feel like we have to counter this hollow one because we're just so far behind on board already. I guess we should just brainstorm and see what cards we have so that we can formulate a plan, right? Like this oh, we hit both. Ooh, okay, this feels like a winnable game now. This feels like a very winnable game now. I mean, I have to draw all of these cards, which is a problem though. But I at least have Wastelands. So I think we're going to put back both the two uncastables, and then I'm going to force this hollow one to buy us time. And hopefully my opponent doesn't have a Noxious Revival, and we're going to start by Wastelanding them to turn them off of their Bazaar. And then if they don't have a Noxious Revival, we'll play a Saga and try to make some constructs to stabilize this board. And if they do have a Noxious Revival or a second Bazaar, then we have a Wasteland to follow that up. The biggest problem here is they did play 4 free power, which is a problem. Yeah, hell yeah. Vintage is super fun. I think more people should play it. That's always the goal. All right, so my opponent did not have another Bazaar, and they attacked for 4. So now if they don't have a Wasteland, this Urza Saga should go to town in a way that puts us in a position to win. If we win this game, it's a combination of being a little bit on the lucky side and also really impressive, honestly, because this seemed like when I kept my opening hand, I felt that it was not going to be good enough against Bazaar. We'll see what happens though. I haven't won it yet. Obviously, any Wasteland here is a problem. Chalice. Glad I played this Emerald out. Also, right there, we could have gotten Force of Vigored. That would have been an abysmal state of affairs. Looks like we're gonna stabilize though. They have no follow-up Bazaar. Oh no, they have a Vigor. Oh, okay, no Vigor. Wasteland has an absolute grip on the format right now. It is so strong, and it's played in so many decks. Oh, they're gonna mental misstep my Soul Ring. Okay, sure. All right, so now I've stabilized. I can use my constructs to block here, and then yeah. I don't think I'll trade. Well, oh no, I'll definitely block the Root Walla if that's the attack they're gonna give me here. That'll let me keep both Sagas in play. I guess this thing has Death Touch, but at some point I can play a Bronco and block it. I feel like I'd rather keep this construct in play. And I'm also gonna get a Black Lotus here, so they're falling super far behind. Ah, they drew the Force of Vigor on the exact last turn. Wow. That's good. All right, the game continues here. That was a very clutch draw. We drew a Jet. That's also very good here. No, it's not good. There's a Chalice. It was a Chalice check. 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 It would have been good here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna block. So I'm at 8. All right, I mean, my opponent has to find a Bazaar or a Noxious Revival, and we need to find fetch land, I guess. Not a Caustic Bronco. I can tell you it's not a Bronco. Okay. What a powerful match of vintage right now. There's so much powerful things happening. Damn it, I'm so sad about that. Oh no, are they gonna strip mine my island, or are they gonna hold it for a Saga? I kind of like hold it for a Saga. I guess I can't really hold it for a Saga because then I could Wasteland, but key. All right, play a key. I guess they might want to hold it in case they draw a Bazaar and they want to be able to strip mine my Wasteland. What a wild game here. This is a classic vintage game where this game could have been over on turn 1, but now it's turn 7 and it's probably going to go till turn 14. All right, can I have a Lorien revealed maybe? This is a Vigor. I feel like this is a Vigor. No, it's a strip mine on my wasteland. You got it. Things are bad. I kind of hate the Fatal Push in the main of these blue-black Lurrus Saga decks. I really dislike it. Like, can't we just play... Can't we just play Dress Downs? Like, what do we need Fatal Push for? No, they drew the Bazaar! Uh-oh. 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 I don't feel good about this. We were winning, and now we are losing. Okay. So any Rootwalla returns a Poxwalkers. I can't Fatal Push a Poxwalkers until something leaves the battlefield. This is going to be tough. I am not sure if we are in a position here where we can win this game anymore. It's going to be challenging. All right, looks like a Powder and a Squee. And they trigger and bring back Poxwalkers. They have a hollow one too? No. I mean, we're not supposed to Fatal Push this Rootwalla, right? That would seem pretty silly. But like, what? Are we going to be in a position? I guess if we draw a fetch land, we're in a position where we can kill this Poxwalkers. But I want to tap my black mana next turn for a Bronco. Academy. That's kind of interesting. This feels like a free attack because we have a key for vigilance here. Maybe I should have... I mean, I think it's better to hold up in... it's probably better to use the island, but I guess if they're wastelanding my academy and not my underground sea, I'm happy anyways. I mean, they're at 7. Like, how many attacks can they really make here? Also, if we hit a Black Source, we can Lurrus and crew the Bronco and go for a knockout blow. No big cool draw here? Surge Engine. Wait, is Surge Engine not like kind of good? Do people get that feeling? I'm kind of loving it. It's colorless. It's unblockable. It can be a draw 3. It's a 5/4 unblockable. I kind of like it. It's a huge mana sink. I think it's kind of nice. All right, opponent is in the tank here. Drew 2, discarding 3. 10 cards in hand for my opponent. 10. Count them, 10. 1/6 of their deck is in their hand right now. Are we going to win this game? My opponent has pitched Noxious Revival, Mindbreak Trap, Master of Death, and then evokes a Fury. So am I dress downing this Fury? I don't think I can beat a continually in play Fury. But I also can't beat a cannot continually in play Fury. So I think I am dress downing this. But it kills my construct. This is bad for me. The way I win this game, though, is a saddled up Bronco, right? I feel like the way I win this game is a saddled up Bronco. I mean, dress down draws a card here. Like, I can draw Time Vault. I don't think dress down sucks here. I'm gonna cast it. They have a force. Okay. All right. Well, now I have to just draw Time Vault, probably. I mean, oh, they have a hollow one, too. If we draw a black source and cast a Lurrus... Hey, we drew Time Vault. What do you know? Shouldn't have forced my dress. Oh, come on! Yo, this is the lamest deck of all time. They tapped and played a Fury, 2 forces and a hollow one. I hate Squeak, Countervine, Hollowvine, whatever. It's so lame. Okay, it's fine. We move on. We are in trouble here. We don't have any ley lines. Not ideal. Jailer's a good one. Soul Guide is probably fine. Needle is fine. Cage. I guess if they have Poxwalker's Cage is fine. This looks like a really bad matchup. All right, negations are out. Fatal Push looks bad. Trust Down is bad. This looks bad. I mean, the Delve stuff is worse than all the cards we've already cut. I mean, it's better than the cards we cut. Like, negation actually has no targets. I mean, I think they're the next ones to go, though. This matchup looks very, very bad for us, so definitely need Wasteland at the minimum. Like, I can't ever keep this hand, right? It has no hate pieces. Like, it technically has like a turn 3 combo or something, but it's just not good. I think I'm just gonna play a Bronco and Time Walk. All right. Turn 2. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Second Bronco or Surge. No, I don't actually think this is a tough choice. I think I shouldn't have attacked. I shouldn't have fetched. I should have attacked and then played a second Bronco here. Oh, I see. I guess it's gonna get mental missteps. All right, well, you see, the good, honest Magic the Gathering player, paid 2 mana for my creatures that are 2/2s. My opponent is going to pay 0 mana for like 10, 12 power here. I can't beat that either. I literally can't beat any Magic cards. My deck cannot beat my opponent's deck. The only way I can win is I wasteland their Bazaar and they have nothing left. That's the only way to win. Or they mulligan, you know? Like, they kept 7. Again, what am I going to do? I just lose. It's the way of the world. My opponent tapped a land and out-mana'd me. I didn't get Furied, though, so. All right, I am going to play a Surge Engine. I am going to saddle up the Bronco. I don't think I'm going to top spin. I guess I could top and spin. Is that better than... Oh, I already unautoed this. Oh, wait. No, I do need to unauto the stack. You're right. Sure, let's top and spin. So we can dome them for 5. No, we can't do 8. We cut the delve spells. All right, so wait. This is my saddle. This is my not saddled. Okay. All right, so I'm first doing this one. Is it better to spin first or spin after the first one? That I don't know. Let's just make the best choice out of all right, well, I am going to take 0 and my opponent is going to take 2. Aha! Now that's value. Got him. Can buy Lurrus this turn. Can we take them to Value Town? Can we ride the horses all the way? All right. 2 lizards for a horse. A valuable trade. That's the going rate of snake horses at the market. 2 lizards. All right. They didn't draw any cards, so we got that. I feel like this game is not out of control yet. We know we have a jet coming. This thing's going to be a 5-4 unblockable. I'm going to saddle up a Bronco. Wait, what did they just do? They just put a Basking Ruwala on the top of their library? Why? So they can return a Poxwalker? They hit another Vengevine? And a hollow one. Seems good. All right, well, now I'm in trouble because they have 12 power on the table. Seems good. What we need here is one of them Tabernacles. All right. Are they going to hit my Tellurian? It's nice of them. Draw. Jet. The bin. There are no Tabernacles. There is a Force of Will that we could dome our opponent for 5. Do we die on the swing back? Sure looks like we die on the swing back. I play a Lurrus. I play a Black Lotus, and I play a Bronco and a Surge Engine. And I hope nothing gets countered, right? Ah. Attack, put them to 9. Block, 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 block. I feel like this is how I win. The force is not on top. The surge engine is on top. But I'm just attacking with unblockable to try to put myself in a position where maybe I can figure out a way to lethal my opponent somehow. I think we can. Because if my opponent attacks with the team and I block a Lurrus on a 4 power and the Bronco on the Lizard, I go to 9, I go to 1. I play a Surge Engine, crew the Bronco, hit them for 5 and 3, and maybe I can pump this maybe? I feel like I have a chance here. Yeah, I think I just won. Yeah, I play a Surge Engine. I pump this Surge Engine. I crew my Bronco. And I attack for 10. Let's go! Where are the Surge Engine haters now? Oh, let's go. I played that game so well, though. Come on now. Oh, my lord. Wow. All right, tell me that wasn't completely awesome. That was so sweet. I don't know, man. Like, 10 damage is a lot of damage. I like this Surge Engine card. I want it more. Oh no, this is a bait. This is a bait. They kept 7 again. What the? I'm keeping this. I'll draw the answer. I'll draw the thing I need, right? Draw the Wasteland. Draw the Tabernacle. They won't counter my Lotus. I'll play Ancestral. Double Root Walla, 1 squee. That was cool. Ugh. I'm so glad we did that. 6 free power. All right, what do we got? Mox Pearl. All right. Black Lotus, please resolve. I need to play this before my Underground sees so I can use my Ancestral to draw a Wasteland or a Tabernacle this turn. That's the reason I'm not playing... The reason I'm not playing like with Flusterstorm Force up on my Black Lotus is because I really want a Wasteland or a Tabernacle this turn. Unfortunately, my opponent had a Force, so... Alright, well, we weren't getting there anyways. So now we need to fight the hard way. We have Demonic for Tabernacle next turn, though. Oh, I wonder if that means they have a Mindbreak Trap. They paused on this Pearl. Maybe I should have held the pearl. Squee back to hand. Squee back to hand. There are still some problems next turn. Like, we can't protect our Demonic Tutor, unfortunately. And if they have a Wasteland, then all of our plans go to crap. Also, like, every turn that they get to activate with a Squee in their yard is really bad for me. Squee, Fury. That's really aggressive. Looks bad for me. Now I probably have to just naturally draw it. Or that. Or that. That is a good one. I think it's just tab. Obviously, they're still activating Squee every turn. And we don't have a blue source at the moment. But we can play Surge Engine and Bronco off of these, so. My opponent did get punished for their aggressive Wasteland there, but I don't really fault them that much for the Wasteland. It's a blue-black land. It's still tough. It's not an easy spot. All right, up to 6, down to 3. Squee back to the yard. 1 Root Wallet in play. 2 Squees now. They have a Master and a Squee. Did they draw a Wasteland? They drew a Wasteland anyways. Nice. Nice. No, this is not the timing window you're supposed to do that. If I have another Tabernacle in my deck, I can play it now. Jailer. That's exciting. All right, I just turned off their Squeeze. So now they're not getting card advantage. So now they need to draw a red card and a Fury. Oh, it's like way better than a Snake Horse, yeah. Like I have to turn off their Squeeze or I'm losing on the spot. They had red card Fury. Okay. Man, I hate this deck with all of my heart. I'm so happy that this card got pushed out of the metagame. This deck got pushed out of the metagame. I loathe this deck. Every part of me hates it. All right. So they have 2 Squeeze coming back unless I draw like a Soul Guide Lantern or something. Time Walk. That's unfortunate. It's gonna have to be a Bronco here. A Wasteland would have been good too, yeah. All right, well, unfortunately now they drew their 2 Squeeze out of their yard, and now they're getting card advantage with their Bazaar of Baghdad, so it's probably lost. Triple Squeeze in their yard now. Double Bazaar. It looks pretty lost. That's a frustrating game, but I mean, when your opponent's deck keeps 7 and they're playing this deck, it's a nightmare. Hit a Root Walla, so now they can block. Crazy. Okay, what do I need? I need a lot of things. Not a Surge Engine, I can tell you that much. Surge Engine is not it. Bronco drew me a Wasteland, but it's too late for a Wasteland. Man. Yeah, I was just F6'd. I could have. Three Squeeze back to hand, up to 4, up to 6, down to 3. Poxwalkers, third Bazaar, Vengevine. Triple squee. 1 card in hand. I need a Soul Guide Lantern. If I find a Soul Guide Lantern, I think we have a chance, but I don't have any ways to get to it now. I feel like a blue source into a Brainstorm Soul Guide Lantern is my winning line here. I haven't had a blue source since the Black Lotus and Underground Sea. Man. We're so dead. It hurts me so much to play against this deck. Ugh. I thought that Jailer was going to be lights out for at least a good while, because they don't really have that many red cards and Furies in their deck. Like, we see 2 Furies and 2 red cards, right, in the first 30 cards of their deck. No, I have no reason to play a prelim. Also, like, this is only game round 2. I'm 2 hours into the stream. It's not good. Gotta make dinner at some point. Yeah, I guess not misstepping the Root Walla is a game-losing play, because if I had misstepped the Root Walla, I would have had at least another additional Bronco draw. Yep. Another Bronco. Can't say I'm thrilled. Oh, they pitched a Noxious Revival? Isn't that kind of weird? Must mean they have multiple Force of Wills. Because Noxious Revival could be a Root Walla, which would trigger their Vengevine, or like a Hollow one or something. Yeah, I mean, the nice part about Countervine is it hasn't been seeing a lot of play recently, because it's really, really bad into Bowmaster Lurrus Saga. It's like extremely bad. But obviously I cut the Bowmasters for fun snake horses. And I have paid the price for my hubris. They're going to put Fury on the top of their deck and draw it with their second Bazaar. All right, yeah, you got me, homie. You got me. What are these cards? Okay, brutal, savage, wrecked. All right, on to round 3. Hopefully we have a nice, fair back and forth blue matchup of Magic here. No reveal from the opponent's side. I'm going to keep my hand with my Force Saga. Blue cards, baubles. Let's take a peek at what opponent's doing here. I don't think it changes what we're doing, though. So maybe, yeah, still probably an Oko. All right, so it's Oath of Druids. I'm gonna get this Saga going here. Try to get to Black Lotus mana here. Or maybe Volt Key. We'll see. So it looks like opponent's going to be playing Show and Tell Oath. Underground Sea Go. Does that mean an Ancestral on my upkeep? Does not seem to mean an Ancestral on my upkeep. I'm in the interest of knowing my opponent is on this deck. I'm in the interest of keeping them off mana, so I am just going to Wasteland. And then go to the next phase, and then we'll play out a Sensei's Top. Gotta be careful here. Oh, okay. Gonna have to be careful here about playing creatures into oh, they have an orchard, so now we don't have to be careful about playing creatures. So the question becomes, what is our best use of this Urza's Saga? 2 counter spells. Okay. We have double force. I kind of like... We're just so low on mana. Kind of just like getting a Soul Ring. Opponent is reading our Surge Engine. Fair enough. I mean, this thing attacks for 5 next turn. Wasteland. Oath. I play Force. You play Force. I play Force. They have Oko is pitched. So they have 3 unknowns in hand. So a question here is like, can I fetch an Underground Sea? I feel like I can. Just gives me a lot better top deck draws here. All right, I'm going to make this thing lose Defender. And then I'm going to turn it into a 5/4. I think that's better than buying Lurrus here because they can just wasteland us off it. This is 6 damage. This is 3 turn clock. It's not enough to beat a second Oath, but why what? Why Underground Sea or why what are we buying? All right, second Orchard. Is this an Oath? We might actually still beat an Atraxa theoretically. No, because they can play an Oko, huh? This is 8 damage. We're one short of drawing 3 here. Damn. We're 1 short, right? All right, whatever. So they have to play an Atraxa, an Oko, and turn off my Surge Engine, or they die to it. But as long as they play the Oko, it's enough. I guess we could draw a Manifold Key, maybe. Damn. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I hit the wrong cards? Or no? No, I didn't. 8. Okay. Gaia's Blessing. So they chose Black Lotus. I mean, they got Black Lotus Demonic Tutor. They chose Flusterstorm. That's kind of weird. I mean, they just Demonic Tutor for Time Walk, yeah, and then hit a second Atraxa here. Oh nope, they missed. Time Walk went to their yard actually, so they're a Gaia's Blessing, Time Walk, so they probably don't have a Yogwill. But I mean, they can just get a Force or something, and that's good enough as long as they play Oko and turn off my engine. That is how that works, right? I assume so. They could also get Beseiju. True. True. Beseiju would be really good, actually, because it doesn't lose the key. I don't know why they took Flusterstorm instead of Force of Will. That was kind of odd. Looks like they got Beseiju because they're not playing Oko. So they must have gotten Beseiju. Is there any counterplay to that? The counterplay to that is if I hit a land drop, I can draw 3 cards. I don't think that's actually good counterplay, but I didn't hit that anyways, so. Bronco could be lethal, but then Bronco is gonna get OHKO'd. All right, I am going to attack with my Surge Engine and see what happens. Okay, so they did get Beseech here. That's fine. I'm going to play a Lurrus. Don't think it makes any sense to try to not do that. Oh, I could replay Surge Engine actually if this resolved. But I mean, they can't resolve, right? So why did they take Flusterstorm? Why did they take Flusterstorm and not Force? Should I just return Surge Engine now? Or should I return Top and Bronco and play Bronco? I mean, they're going to get another Atraxa. Does it actually matter? Maybe Bronco Bobble is the best. Bronco Top, I guess. I mean, they're out of mana here, but I guess they can hit the Gaia's... Like, they can't hit the Gaia's Blessing. It's on the bottom of their library, right? So they're... I mean, I guess they could if they go deep and then it hits 10 cards deep. I don't think we can win from here, but I'll play it out. Oh, they have Force of Negation. I see. Why do they take... I still don't know why they took Flusterstorm, but... Is Dress Down in the main? Yeah, we have a single Dress Down. I don't know how that helps, though. Okay. They didn't really get anything here. They hit Gaia's Blessing again. So they're only getting Mox, Island, Citadel. They got Probe, Atraxa, Tropical, and Mox. So their hand is Flusterstorm, Probe, Atraxa. Oh, I guess we could Dress Down loop them is what you're saying. But they have a Oko still too, right? Flash another Atraxa. We don't have a Soul Guide Lantern, right? So we can't stop a Gaia's Blessing. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, but who am I to... I guess we could attack. We could attack, hit an 8-drop, and then Dress Down the Atraxa. Oh, it got pitched. It got pitched. You're right. It got pitched. I mean, they found one, right? Are they tinkering? What are they tinkering for? A Citadel from here? Feels like a way you could lose. Okay. They only have 13 cards left in their deck, but I guess at some point they'll hit the Gaia's Blessing. Okay. Draw. Urza Saga. Play Surge Engine. We're actually short 1 damage if we were to hit dress down. I mean, I feel like we have to, right? Like, we're not actually making progress if we don't. We have to hit a dig through time, and then the dig through time has to hit a dress down, and then all has to resolve somehow. We hit a wasteland. I tried, chat. I tried, man. I tried. All right. That was not good. The second oath was real rough. They did not hit Gaia's Blessing. That's crazy. Maybe they'll accidentally draw Gaia's Blessing. No, they keep shuffling it back in. Next time, they're guaranteed to hit Gaia's Blessing because there are no Traxes left in their deck. Yeah, but they hit an Oko here, so... Oh, can they make 10 permanents? I don't think so. What if we Ancestral them and they lose on decking with a Gaia's Blessing on the stack? What if we did that? It doesn't seem very likely, but... Oh, they did draw Gaia's Blessing. Or maybe they cast it off the top. They're going to put another Atraxa back in their library, as well as Time Walk, Demonic Dig. Oh, okay, yeah, that should win. That's a nice play. With only like 7 cards left in their deck, they're going to hit those cards easy and win. I like that play. Nice. I mean, they could still brick. All right, a land drop is a brick here. I am not ruling out this game yet. I'm not ready, chat. I feel like we have chances still, somehow. Maybe not. Probably not. Cataxian Probe. You got it. Did you hit your Time Walk? Demonic, Time Walk. All of it wins. Atraxa still wins. Ponder. Yeah, I mean, they can't miss. They have 6 cards left. There's no way. I feel like I didn't need to play this game out, but it just felt like we were within hair's breadths of pulling out a win. Just needed like a couple things to go right. Ah, they found Time Walk. Okay. You've bested me. What do we have coming? Oh, we had nothing coming. We had nothing coming. All right. Well, the good news is I have 2 annuls, apparently. I don't know why I have 2 annuls, but we have 2 annuls. Flusterstorm, Mindbreak Trap, and a nice Graph-Digger's Cage. Fatal Push out. 1 Bauble out. 1... I think these Surge Engines are probably out. And then... maybe 1 Bronco. Trying to play a little control here. I've definitely been enjoying these Surge Engines, though, so... National Weather Service. Severe thunderstorm warnings. Oh, that's no problem. I'm not going outside. Not an issue. Sure. I don't hate this. We got options. Bobble. I don't even have a fetch land. Not that it matters. All right, let me see your top card for fun. Strip mine. Great. All right, cage. If they force this, I probably don't force back. Typically, you don't force the cage as the Oath player. You have tons of ways to beat cage, and it's like not usually worth the effort. Oh, this is actually a really good draw against Strip Mine. Because now we can still play a Bronco on this next turn here. Press down. All right, giddy up. Is opponent gonna force it? Are they scared? They're scared. Yeah. Okay, let's go. If they're scared, I'm in. Watch them just like Black Lotus show and tell. Oh, they have double force. Okay. Well. No snake. No horse. 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Urza's Saga. Okay. Oh, buy Lurrus, buy Lurrus. Ah, my bad, chat. Well, now if they wasteland me... Oh, wait, I can't wait. They're going to play an Oath. Lurrus not that good with the Cajun play anyways. All right, well, if they have a Beseech on their upkeep, my cage doesn't do anything, and I am a sad person. Maybe I should be bringing in... I don't know. I feel like bringing in Needle is, like, not very good, but... I mean, my opponent spent 2 forces on my Bronco. I don't think they have a Beseech. If they did, would they really care about a Bronco and not just trying to resolve the Oath of Druids, right? All right, sweet. You could have an Oko, though. They don't have a land. Oh, they have a land. They don't have an Oko. All right, well. How much work can one Grafdigger's Cage do here? Construct. Construct. Black Lotus. I think I like Black Lotus. Though I guess I could go, I should go Sapphire. That might be better. Cast Dig Through Time whenever I want. Not right now, though. Looks like a bad time to cast Dig Through Time. Gonna wait for a better angle here. Look for some tap outs. All right, still not getting Oath. This is good. I mean, they have to have an answer for 11 power. They gave me 11 power, so... Okay, big. It's a tough matchup, so... Maybe we should just have a Needle. Keep taking out more Broncos. I don't know about this. Maybe I should check out an island instead of another Bronco there. Who needs an island, right? Though they have Wastelands in their version. I think because they're playing the Mosh version. I like this hand. We're just trying to play the control deck in this situation here. Hopefully we have like enough counter magic to really sustain a long-term game plan, and then we outgrind them with Saga tokens into cage. It's like the best way to win. So hopefully our opponent goes, I don't know, Mox, show and tell. Or even like Mox, Oath, and then we like they force back and we trap the stack or something like that. Those are the things that I'm looking for here. This is show and tell. Null Rod. I don't think I care about a Null Rod, to be honest. Seems fine. You have misevaluated what I'm out here to do. So now instead of playing the Saga first, we're going to play the land first so that we can make construct tokens with our Saga. So then next turn we'll play the Saga token, and we have double force now, so... I mean, they clearly misevaluated how good No Rod was against me. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. I kind of want to wasteland their wasteland here. Or do I just let them use it on the Saga? I could just wasteland their tropical as well. I kind of like taking them off of actual mana. Our deck's fine. I mean, it's just a Lurrus Saga deck, so it can't really be that bad. It's got a little bit of fun cards in it, but for the most part, it's, you know, a top tier deck, so it's going okay. We put up a good fight against a really bad matchup, so. Like, we are, you know, we're leaning into the Bronco, of course, but... And the Bronco has been fine, and the Surge Engine has been fine. Like, it hasn't been bad. All right, no follow-up from the opponent. Seems like a good wasteland then. So obviously we still lose a Saga here, unfortunately, but I don't think that's a big deal. Here, I kind of want to get a Lorien revealed cycled. And then we can go Saga Demonic. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I did not realize what turn it was. My bad. It was my turn, and I was just, like, very, very confused. Ooh, Time Walk. That's a good magic card here. One of the best. It's a powerful combination. Time Walk and Urza Saga. All right. I mean, I have double force Mind Break Trap. Don't really feel too threatened. They also can't play fast mana. Strip Mine. All right. I'm still in the business of making an attacker here. It just means I have to counter oaths, but I think that's okay. I do need to end the game. Oh boy. What are we doing? Brainstorm? Mental misstep? All right. Hopefully they have like an orchard so we can have a couple more 1/1s. DT? Yeah, DT's fine. Like, what are you DTing for, though? Out of curiosity. Is DT better than playing Dig? Ancestral with no follow-up play. What about, yeah, I mean, that's probably the best get. I think most of these plays are all fine. My opponent is just going at my draw spells. Like, you're gonna have a hard time resolving any of your spells if you're just attacking mine. It's very aggressive. Very aggressive. Kind of a weird game. Yeah, no, Saga is a better. I think Saga is better. I think Saga is a better DT than Ancestral. Definitely. That's yeah, it's much better. Excuse me. We don't technically have a way to get rid of the null rod, right? Because we're playing a null and not steel sabotage. So we don't even have like a repeal or anything. So we're gonna put time vault key in and have no way to get rid of null rod. That's sweet. Unless they tinker it away for us. I mean, these time vault and key just quicken the clock, right? We're gonna cut the clock in half with this key. Not in half, but 4 attacks. I think playing key is still better than playing dig. Null rod is underappreciated. Not sure I'm an agreeer, but this is gonna be Beseech. Long goodbye. They have destroyed my creature and given me another creature. Got him. Got him. I have 4 cards in hand. My hand is triple force. I still have Lurrus. But I do have to hit no every turn, which is kind of annoying. All right. I think I'm in the business of pass. All right, chat. What are you vamping for? I guess first we would dig, and then we would vamp. We're just doing nothing. Maybe I shouldn't dig then if I'm just gonna run into a flusterstorm. Guess I'll just vamp for a saga, right? What if I vamp for a wasteland? Maybe they'll counter this. Wait, I can just pay. Oh, yeah, I'm on the pay life here. We don't have a repeal in our deck. No, this is we got a wasteland or a saga or a cruise or an ancestral or an annul or a bronco or a needle or an academy, 2 mana. I think all of these cards sound fine. I kind of want to not get a saga. I kind of want to get a draw spell and then draw the saga. Is that greedy? They've already used mental misstep. I'm getting ancestral. See? 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 Oh, shit. Now I can resolve dig as well. Should I resolve dig? I'm going to overdraw, right? I guess I shouldn't resolve dig. My bad. My bad. I'll just wait. This is the moment in paper where you just show your hand and say, "Do you want to concede?" Like, why are we here? Why does this yield until end step not work? All right, I'm gonna cash in some value. Why not, right? You got it. Uh-huh. It's allowed. It's allowed. Oh wait, I'm gonna overdraw. All right, I'll just pass. I'll just hold him up. Maybe I should have fought back. Use some spells. No, I want to annul something. Cast it. Sensei, stop. Oh boy. We're really going the distance here. We're getting full value for our money. Good old spirit token attacks. Oh, Beseech you. Show and tell? I will cast, I don't know. How about Force of Will, pitching, Mind Break Trap? How about that? Attack you. Nothing? Oh, Ancestral, or Brainstorm. Come on, Oath of Druids. I want to cast a Null. I'm super excited to cast a Null, chat. It's time. Yeah, annul that. Yeah. No cards in hand. Sure. Let's do, I don't know. How about Force pitching Force? And then let's go Mystical for Treasure Cruise. Okay. I had fun. That was worth it. All right. We continue. We continue to have a cat. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Ooh, okay. Keep. Ooh, is it Jewel? Present Shops? Saga Gaming. Oxjet. Sphere? Thorn of Amethyst. All right. I will cash in my negation pitching Flusterstorm. And then... Oh, that's an interesting... So do we want to cast Lorien Revealed, or do we want... I feel like we want to cast Lorien Revealed, right? Sounds like a good time to me. Cool. I mean, my opponent's ahead, right? Kind of. We have the same things in play. We have the same amount of cards in hand, but they have the draw, or they have the priority. Wasteland. Ooh, are we making a construct and wastelanding? Oh, we got a what is it? Patrick Automaton? Apache boy. I feel like we have to counter this. I feel like we have to counter this. Our deck can't really beat a Patrick Automaton. They wasteland us, we wasteland them, and then we're back at square one here. It's kind of funny. Blue Black Lurrus? Nah, we don't beat things. Wasteland. Time Vault? What? Hello? Ooh, I want to play a Saga here, but the Bronco is the play. Let's get the horse in. Hopefully they don't play a natural Volt key on us. Guess it's a good thing we wastelanded. Shadow Spear. We are cooking over there. Woo! Ah, all right. You don't like my underground, see? I respect that. Surge Engine. Oh! Just how we drew it up, chat. Just how we drew it up. Play the Surge Engine. Put the construct on top of the horse. Saddle in there, Surge Engine. Take 0. Damn it. We tried. Next turn, we can crew with the construct. The Urza Saga construct. That was great, though. I've never seen a construct so good at riding a horse. Actually, he's kind of bad at riding a horse. But we don't talk about that. All right, so now I make a construct with my Urza Saga, and then this guy rides the horse. Oh, I can't attack with this thing. Damn. Never mind. I guess it was worse. Where's my blue mana? Why doesn't my deck make any blue mana? Oh, 8! It happened! It happened! It happened! They took 8! Oh! Oh, sheesh. Huge. Big damage. Extremely relevant. Definitely mattered. 100% mattered for sure. We did the thing. I'm very happy. We didn't even have to set it up. It just happened. Ah, brilliant. Okay. I did put a Hercules Recall on my deck because I'm an excellent deck builder. And I put a Nulls in my deck because they were funny. Maybe a Mind Break Trap. Maybe a Snuff Out. I don't know. I feel like we need to have some amount of pushes, right? All right, well, we know that Flusterstorm is bad, and Misstep is bad, and Probe is bad. What else is bad, chat? Kind of think that's it, right? So maybe we don't put all these cards in our deck. All right, well. I'm gonna play these 3, because these 3 are the ones that are good. And I'm gonna hit submit. Sounds good. Oh, do we want a needle, though? I feel like we probably want a needle. But what do I cut? Treasure Cruise? Take through time? Did I get in? Did I get in? Did I get it in? I did not get it in. Okay, I have a cat. This hand looks extremely bad. This hand is never beating a shop's draw of any kind. Right? Or am I wrong? I kind of feel like this hand never beats a shop's draw of any kind. Wish I'd taken out the stupid top, huh? They kept 7, though. All right, I accept. If I had a needle instead of a dig through time, I'd be a lot happier. What the? You kept 7 and it's Wasteland Go? In what world? In what world? Now I have a null up. You're doomed. You may concede the game at any time to my null. What's this? Urza's Destiny? Urza's something, right? Your null rod is annulled. Kind of on theme, huh? Null rod? No? Any gamers? Oh, a land after my heart. Opponent, you picked an interesting avenue to combat me in this game, and I can't say I approve. I'm sorry to say, that is not it. Ooh, a Revoker. It's a good one. I don't feel like I want to force it, though. All right. No Saga Gaming. Weird game. Not gonna lie to you. An odd one. Where do we go from there? Playing Revoker in the Age of Bowmaster is a bold and powerful choice. Caracas. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Oh, we got to play too. We got to play. Patchwork Automaton. Resolvers. Ooh, Tolarian Academy is a nice one. Kind of don't want that to get wastelanded, though. I guess we're going to go Underground Sea. We're actually a card away from doing the digging, huh? Oh, I guess if they wasteland us, we can do the digging. That's pretty good. Because then it makes 2 mana. Kinda nice. Mana Crypt. Okay. And they were gonna null rod me? Second Wasteland, though? That's pretty good. Oh, they're gonna force. Sorry, they're gonna play a Golos or something. Lodestone? Golos? No? What are we thinking, opponent? This is a weird game. Wasteland. All right, sweet. We can go digging. What do we get from this? Ooh, an Urza's Saga, a Black Lotus, a Demonic Tutor, a Manifold Key. Huh. I don't know about black mana, but I mean, it should probably be Black Lotus for my Lurrus, even though they have a Caracas. What's the other card to take here? Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards as well. Lotus Tutor. Oh, they do have a follow-up Lodestone. All right, that seems like... I guess we don't have to force this, right? We can just take 5, Hercules them, and then go from there. I guess Hercules costs 3, though. So I play Black Lotus, I play Academy, I tap Academy, I Hercules. I play... I mean, is it just better to force this thing? Like, do we actually care about the cards that are in play? Well, we don't have a Vault Key win. Because this doesn't... We can't cast this and draw a card. No, Key was in the pile. We couldn't take Demonic and Key because we didn't have a black source. I feel like this is fine resolving, and we just Hercles them on our turn and make as many plays as we want. I wonder if we should wasteland that Caracas though. Okay, I go black mana here, and then I go use 3 mana to Hercles them, and then I can play Lurrus and replay Lotus. Hercles, Lurrus, Lotus. And then this does Demonic and Vamp, and we go Vault Key. Maybe. I mean, we can Time Walk too, right? I feel like that's got to be good. Well, they can only replay one thing, right? If we wasteland them. But next turn we can have Hardcast Force if we Time Walk. I don't know. I think they're all really good. I'm gonna try playing Time Walk out. Oh, I can't Vamp though because I don't have black. I guess I have to wait till their next turn. Oh, I can still Vamp right now. Yeah, I mean that seems really good. Time Walk, Vamp. Vamp's best card is I don't need a wasteland. I have a strip mine. Dress down, maybe? No, it might just be a Lorien revealed. I guess I can't hardcast. I can still hardcast Force if I get a Lorien revealed. How much does this Surge Engine cost? It's gonna cost me 3, 6, 10 total mana. But I can do that, right? I play it. Yo, I'm playing a Surge Engine. No one can stop me. No, I'm 1 mana short. Whatever, I'm doing it. I wanted to do that once in this league anyways, so. I am not suggesting the play I just made was the correct play, chat. But I did get to activate all 3 parts of a Surge Engine in 1 turn, so. You gotta weigh the pros and the cons. Also, like, can shops ever beat a 5/4 unblockable? Like, they can't, right? Like, this also they just also can't beat this card. This is a 5/4 unblockable. That drew me 3 cards. Okay, I'm pretty sure the correct play was some kind of Vault Key line, but I just decided that this was more fun, so. What now, opponent? What now? If they just bounce my Lurrus, it takes like 2 turns to replay it, and they can like waste me off of Underground Seas and stuff. Like it's not great, but I mean they are gonna die to this Surge Engine, so I guess it's fine. I hope we lose this game, honestly, for this play. This play feels like a play that should lose me the game because I took it. Opponent's mapping it out. What do they have? They have a mana crypt. Oh, yeah, they're bouncing Lurrus for sure. I didn't do the math very well, chat. If I thought I had enough mana to play Surge, upgrade it all the way, and strip mine the Caracas. But I mean, I don't think it's that bad. It's still a 5/4 unblockable that drew me 3 cards. And they can't kill it. Like, they're gonna lose to it. Not even in the top 10. I think it was within the top 10 best plays that we could have made from there. I think that's totally fine. It's kind of sad we don't have a null rod. If we had a null rod, we could have searched for our null rod and then null rodded them. It wasn't like embarrassingly bad. If it was embarrassingly bad, would I have made it? Yeah, I might have actually. All right, Mana Crypt. That's going to increase our Surge Engine clock. It's going to be a Patchwork Automaton. That's fine. It can't block Surge Engine. And then they're going to Wasteland. They're going to bounce my Lurrus. They drew an Academy? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Wasteland my Academy. Bounce my Lurrus. Banger. It's a banger. They're racing. I mean, if they lose one flip, they've lost the race. So we don't have hard cast force here. That's unfortunate. Oh, they're getting in. I feel like we're supposed to brainstorm, even though it doesn't really do anything. I see. I see. Kind of seems like a lot of fun. Haha. I mean, this whole fun game is going to be over because our Surge Engine is too good. It's just going to attack them twice and they're going to lose a crit flip and die. Well, they want to flip. They want to flip. The game goes on. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything, right? I don't know. Like, they just Caracas my Lurrus back to my hand, right? I gain 0 mana. Don't attack? No. I want to play the game to its natural conclusion. I don't know. I'm having so much fun. We activated a Surge Engine. What more can you ask for? No, they're keeping me at bay. All right, well, I guess we're gonna play a Lurrus out. Boring. Play a Black Lotus. Play a Bronco. Play a Bauble. Look at their top card for fun. It's a Golos. That's not castable. Attack for 5 unblockable. And then they lose the crit flip and die. And if they don't, they still die. They won all their crit flips. I gotta make sure I don't kill myself with the Bronco, though. All right, we did it. My line got there. Based and good. That's how you know it was a good line, because it won. That's what my chat always tells me. Okay, here we go. Fifth and final round. We are 3-1. Had some hard fought battles. What am I saying? This hand is pretty bad if our opponent chooses to kill us on turn 1. Should we keep? I have to Photoshop a surge engine on a Bronco. Yeah. I'm just gonna put the picture on top of the picture. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we can do it. We can make it work. Make it happen. I gotta make sure that I sign up for the event tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't feel like mulliganing. Sensei's top. That does not sound good for me. Underground Sea Sensei's top sounds like I'm in trouble. I kind of like the idea of playing a Bronco on turn 1. It gives me a lot of options on turn 2 if we get a turn 2. And I can start drawing cards. Can Wasteland, can play Saga, can crew with Engine. I have a feeling that my opponent is on Dark Ritual Tendrils, and we're going to die, though. Yeah. Key. Okay. Bobble. All right, let's bobble ourselves to see if we want to deal damage to our opponent or not. Value. No, it's 0 damage, so we don't have any reason to crew. Also, I don't want to draw that card. I think we're gonna die. All right, well. They're gonna be like, why didn't you crew? And I'm gonna be like, because I mean, I'm gonna crew. I'm gonna deal him 0 damage. It's the thought that counts. Oh, I forgot the crew. Whoops. Never mind. Take 0. All right. I don't really feel like there are cards we can draw that will help us here, which is kind of bad. That's not good. They milled a Beseech. That doesn't feel good for me either. Somehow I don't feel like I'm living. I feel like Dark Ritual Beseech is happening. Yeah? No? I guess they're out of mana, maybe? If we win this game versus Beseech, shouldn't Beseech just like dismantle their deck forever? Oh no. I didn't mean it. Don't hurt me. That's not good. They found a Black Lotus because they milled a card with their Undercity Sewers. Tinka? Oh my god. Alright. I've been bested in the arena of ideas. I'm gonna bring in Null Rod. I'm gonna bring in Lantern. I'm gonna bring in Cage. I'm gonna bring in Needle. I'm gonna bring in Mindbreak Trap. I'm gonna bring in Flusterstorm. Are we bringing in a Null? Does not feel like a Null matchup. No. We're gonna get rid of Fatal Push, and we're gonna get rid of Island, and we're gonna get rid of Surge Engine. Surge Engine. Sensei stop. More cards? Mystical Tutor. Submit. Natural. They found a Black Lotus with their Sensei's top milling. Get out of here with that nonsense. I had to give them a chance, Nami. They're playing Beseech, you know. We gotta make it a fair fight. Classic Urza's Saga, Null Rod draw. I think we have enough things that we can get. We have a Needle and a Cage, right? All of our lands are vanishing. Extremely funny. Tinka? No. Unlucky. Maybe I should get a not an Urza Saga land. Is that something I should do? Nah. Bro, come on, man. Get out of here. I'm casting no run. You can't stop me. Floating 2 mana. I appreciate the crisp level of play there. Very disciplined. Oh, they have Lorien Reveal. Never mind. It was just normal. What now? What now? That's a good one. Grafdigger's Cage. Should we just buy Lurrus, or is that silly? It doesn't really do anything. I feel like we should just cast Ancestral. Still beats Flusterstorm. Bro! It's okay, we have Saga tokens coming, right? So, easy game, easy life. They're locked out. We're actually blue-black prison. True story. Actually, if they have their own Saga, then we're battling. I guess ours completes first, though, so we can get Needle. Doesn't Beseech play, like, 3 dress downs? I don't know. I have no idea what's in Beseech, man. You think I know what's in that deck? That deck is not real. Dark Ritual. F3, 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 F3. Land, Dark Ritual, Beseech the Mirror? I'm glad I kept this Mindbreak Trap. No. Oh, I deserve to lose. Okay, all right, yeah. Sure. Sure, why not? Why not? Land, Dark Ritual, Beseech, Flusterstorm. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's crazy, man. That's so wild. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're ready. Watch them. The next card is Dress Down. Is there anything I can needle that matters? That like isn't right. I'm bigger than Shieldred. I attack. and then I can make another construct on my next turn here. Oh, Necro. I don't really think Necro is that good here, but yeah, maybe Necro. Blue? Brainstorm? They're so good at this game, though. Are they not so good at this game? Are they gonna Necro me? Are they gonna make me pay for my arrogance? Ponder. They're going off. For a deck that can't play through Cage and Null Rod, they are sure playing through Cage and Null Rod here. Jeez. Fatal Push. Oh, there. Oh, all right. All right, I take it back. Beseech is playable. Great deck. I should have mulliganed my first hand, obviously. And then I got bamboozled. Anyways, how did everyone enjoy riding the snake horse? Not bad. Reasonable. I can see how this card could be pretty sweet. I was really impressed with Surge Engine. I thought Surge Engine did some cool things. I'm pretty happy. We got to do all the things we set out to do. We hit our opponent for 8 with a Delve spell off our Bronco that was saddled up. We activated all parts of Surge Engine. We had a really, really cool win against Countervine, where we set up using the top for a Bronco hit plus an unblockable 5/4 Surge Engine for reasonable. Little swing there. So yeah, I don't know. It was cool. I had a fun time. Thank you to Senpai for donating. If you want to see your deck list played on this channel, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below. You can find all the information you need to submit a donation deck list. New vintage content always coming on this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.